Hey guys, and welcome to the video, The Skeletal System. There are 206 total bones in your skeletal system. Alright, so here is Mr. Bones. Okay, we are going to label all the parts of the skeleton, so make sure you know all these bones. We have the cranium, the mandible, which is your lower jaw bone, the sternum, which is your breastbone, your ribs, your vertical column or your spine, your pelvis, your sacrum, your coccyx, your clavicle, which is your collarbone, your scapula, which is your shoulder bone, your humerus, which is your the top part of your arm, your ulna, and your radius, which are the two bones that make up your forearm, your carpals, which is going to be your wrist, your metacarpals, which is going to be the big part of your hand, and your phalanges, which are your fingers. Your femur is your thigh bone. Your patella is your kneecap. Your tibia and your fibia make up your shin bone and the bone that goes with it. Your tarsals are your ankle bones. Your metatarsals are the top part of your foot, and your phalanges are your toes. The functions of the skeletal system, you'll have to know all 6 of them. They give shape and support to the body. They protect our internal organs. Blood cells are formed in the center of many of your bones. Calcium and phosphorus are stored in the bone for later use in life. That's why it's important to drink your milk now. Muscle is attached to our bones and helps them move. So a fact, there are 206 bones in an adult body. Your types of joints, you have to know these. They're movable. They allow for movement in many ways. They're pivots, okay, like your joint where your head meets your neck. Okay, that's a pivot joint. Hinge joints are like your knees or your elbows. Ball and socket joints are going to be your shoulders and your hips. They actually have a little ball that sits inside a socket of the next bone, and that's how they move. And gliding, okay, these are going to be your intercarpal joints. So all of your metacarpals and your carpals and your metatarsals and your tarsals. Immovable joints, they have fixed or little or no movement. These are going to be your ribs to your sternum and your skull. Your connective tissues, you have cartilage, which allows your joints to move easily. It cushions bones and supports soft tissue. Your ligaments hold your bones in place at the joints. Your tendons join your muscle to your muscle or your muscle to your bone. Okay, so here are some examples. So here you have cartilage right here. So it cushions this bone to this ligament into this bone. And then you have ligaments here, which holds this bone to this bone. And then tendons will help them move. They'll join the muscle to the bone or the muscle to the muscle. So like here's your Achilles tendon. It holds your calf muscle onto your heel bone. Types of fractures. Okay, an open fracture is a fracture that protrudes to the exterior of the body. So it's a fracture that you can see through your skin. A closed fracture does not break the skin. A green stick fracture means only one side of the bone is broken, and this mostly happens in children. A transverse fracture is a break at a right angle and is caused by direct traumatic injury. A spiral fracture is when the bone is twisted. An oblique fracture is the rarest form of fractures, and it's when it's broken at an angle. Okay, you have the appendicular system, okay, which is going to be like your shoulders. It's basically all your appendages. Okay, well here you talk about the word appendage. Okay, your arms and your legs are appendages. Okay, there's 126 bones in your appendicular system. And your axle system, okay, is going to be your trunk, the middle part of your skeletal system, and it has 80 bones. Conditions of the skeletal system, okay, we have osteoporosis. This is bones become fragile and are more likely to break. This is why we say you have to drink a lot of milk when you're young. It helps your bones be strong. Osteoarthritis is a joint disorder where cartilage is wearing away, so then those bones are rubbing on each other, and they don't have anything to cushion them. Okay, so that would cause a lot of pain. All right, that's the end of our slideshow. Make sure you have all of your notes written down. You guys will take a quiz over the skeletal system when you come to class. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I will see you guys later.